Grief is a natural response to loss. It's the emotional pain we feel when someone or something we love is taken away from us. Coping with loss is one of life's hardest challenges. In this video, I want to share 3 powerful analogies for understanding grief and the way it can change over time. The ball and the box. Imagine your life is a closed box containing a ball of grief and a pain button. When you're first faced with a loss, grief can feel huge, filling your life and leaving little space for anything else. Because it's so large, it's difficult to ignore and hits the pain button over and over again. To cope, you might withdraw from the people and activities you care about, but grief is a fickle thing and hits the pain button in ways you aren't prepared for. How you experience this pain is a very individual process. You might feel depressed, angry, or numb, all of which are natural reactions to loss. At times, the pain may be overwhelming and feels like there will never be room inside the box for anything else again. Over time, the ball gets smaller, leaving room for other aspects of your life, like returning to work and seeing friends. It hits the button less often, but when it does, it still hurts. Although the ball gets smaller, for most people, it never goes away completely, and you will always miss that person. The time it takes to get smaller is different for everyone, but with time, you gradually come to accept that they're gone. Growing around grief. Grief is often thought of something that slowly gets smaller over time, but another way of looking at grief and recovery was suggested by Dr. Lois Tonkin. Grief stays the same size, but slowly life begins to grow bigger around it, leaving space in our lives to be filled alongside grief. We can still grieve the loss of someone or something that we loved, while growing a new life. Whirlpool of Grief. Dr. Richard Wilson imagines the process of grieving as a journey taken along the everyday river of life. When we experience loss, our raft plunges down the steep waterfall of bereavement, which is a sudden shock and linked with feelings like numbness and denial. At the bottom of the waterfall, we find ourselves swept up into the whirlpool of grief, where our life is in turmoil, and we feel emotions like anger, guilt, or stress. We might escape the whirlpool and find ourselves washed up on the banks of the river, feeling stuck and unable to move forwards. Or we're thrown on the rocks at the edge of the whirlpool, where emotional pain hits us at unexpected times. Finally, we leave the whirlpool and join a new stream as we start to accept the loss and move towards loving again. We all experience this journey differently, and some of us may have sturdier boats than others with strong family support to help guide us. Did any of these analogies resonate with you? If so, which one was your favourite? Please let me know in the comments.